I blame this video on Brian from Battery Powered Bricks. So after a day of watching Matlock and just relaxing, I decided to open this giant box that showed up on our front porch. The box was big enough to put like 3 toddlers in it, or a human, a full-size human. It was a lot bigger than I expected. And so I said, I need to see how everything is in this box. And I wasn't sure if I should do this video on this channel, but I am anyway. And I'm wearing the most appropriate shirt for it that I have left. Yes, I needed a different shirt. And I still had another couple of shirts I could have worn that would have related. But this is, it's not from France. Kraftwerk is from Germany. This box is from Germany. And it is from BrickTsar. And oh my goodness, this this box was is more impressive than I thought it would be. So anyway, this is not sponsored. This is a purchase I made after watching Brian from Battery Powered Bricks interview one of the, I think it was like one of the social media people for the Bricks company. And if you don't know Bricks, they're based in Germany. I have shunned getting anything from them. I just got off the phone because I sent a picture of what's in this video to my son, who about lost his mind. He said, "You said you would never get those." And I'm like, yes, I did say that. I did say I would never get these, but I changed my mind, and we all can do that. And so after watching Brian from Battery Powered Bricks video, I said, I need to, I got so much Lego, it's hard for me to think about getting other things, but then I think about, I got this massive Mega Bloks collection. So big, I've never shown everybody everything that's in it. I have some nanoblocks, but I don't really care for nanoblocks as much. But the thing that cinched this purchase was I was watching that video that Brian did, and the guy from Bricks said that Bricks no longer had the license to Star Trek. So I was like, oh, well, I guess if I'm going to get something, it would be Star Trek. That's what I wanted, was Star Trek, and that's the things that we had talked about in the past when we looked at Bricks. And I said, I guess this is the time. And me personally, I went for the classic Star Trek Enterprise from the original series. My son said he would prefer perhaps one from the movie Star Trek: The Motion Picture. That's a dumb name for a movie. Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Star Wars: The Motion Picture. Yeah, so I got 2 versions. I got a small version and a bigger version. I had no idea it was going to be like this. So I initially planned on taking these. Oh, look at this thing. I broke my microphone. The thing's so heavy. My plan was to just leave them upstairs, but I said I'm going to go ahead and bring them down here. But this box is huge. It's very huge. I have no idea what the quality is going to be like, but the presentation of this box is pretty good. And this on the back it says it's new upgraded version, and it's Bricks Pro. So, and it is officially licensed by whoever has the license for Star Trek. So this is official. This isn't bootleg, anything like that. So that's another good point for me, that it is official Star Trek merchandise. But again, they no longer have the license. So I had to get this. So that thing blew me away, how big it was. And then of course I got the smaller one. I think I'll start with the smaller one first. NCC 1701. Yeah, the original series. No minifigures with these. I don't think they do anything with minifigures at Bricks. It's a lot of mocks. And then the other things that I got, and I thought about wearing a train-related video. I got this Flying Scotsman. The box doesn't feel that heavy. I thought this was going to be more on the size of like, and it may be once I build it, but I thought it'd be kind of like the Emerald Knight. I collect the Flying Scotsman. I have a train that's down here. You probably can't see it, but the Emily is I have from Thomas and Friends. I just did a video on Trains Are Fun with, I got 3 different scales of Emily. She is not the Flying Scotsman, but she's got the same color. It's dark green. And then I got this one that's the General. The General is the locomotive from the Great Locomotive Chase, which has heritage here in my area. There's a railroad right within listening distance. It's about a mile that way. In the wintertime, you can hear the trains go by, but that is now the CSX Railroad. Used to be the L&N, and it was the Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis. And before that, it might have been some other stuff. It was the Western and Atlantic Railroad, which is the railroad that the General would have gone up and down. It is that Civil War story of the Union soldiers stealing the locomotive and then the guy chasing it in the Texas. I guess it's basically a war story, but I like the Buster Keaton version. The 1927. You know, we're a couple of years now away from the anniversary of the 100-year anniversary of Buster Keaton's masterpiece, silent film era. The General, probably one of the later silent movies, because talkies started coming in, but the General is just a great movie, and it's not for everybody. I understand, but yeah, from the time that it was at the time, it had the most one of the it was either the most expensive, no, probably was the most expensive special effect. They literally crashed a locomotive on a bridge, but the General. I actually hadn't watched that movie in about 10 years. I need to go back and watch. It's a good movie. But yeah, that's why I collect the General. I did have the Nanoblocks locomotive that looked like the General, but I didn't really like that model, so I got rid of it. I sold it on eBay for like $10. I didn't like it's brick built wheels and stuff like that, kind of like what Lego did before they invented the wheel. But yeah, that's what I got. I said I gotta, to be fair to Blue Bricks. Well, that I don't owe them anything. They don't owe me anything. But I can't really say anything pro or against Blue Bricks until I've actually tried it for myself. So this is me spending my money to see if I like it. And I did think about doing this video on my original channel, Jabbo37. That's a lot of times when I'm talking about non-Lego brick-built things, they're over there on that channel. I got a lot of Connects videos, some Mega Blocks. You know, it's sad. As many Mega Blocks Thomas and Friends sets as I have, I don't think I did videos on the individual sets because I was just collecting the locomotives. So I think I just did videos on the locomotives. I think there was a handful of the sets that I did videos on. Yeah, and then recently I thought, man, I should have just tried to get all of the sets, but there are a lot of them. Oh, there are a ton of Thomas and Friends Mega Blocks sets. I don't have all of them. I just have all the different locomotives. I don't have all the different locomotives in the quantity they would have been. Like, for instance, if Thomas was in 100 different sets, I don't have all 100 sets that had Thomas. I just have every version of Thomas, every version of all the other characters. I did a video, Trains Are Fun, many years ago. It was very hard. It was much harder to complete the Thomas and Friends locomotive collection in Mega Blocks than it was in Lego. Anyway, again, I'm sitting here talking about non-Lego stuff. I got to be honest with you. I'm not going to be a hypocrite anymore. If I've been a hypocrite, I hope I haven't been a hypocrite, but I've always preferred Lego brick built things, but I've dabbled heavily into non-Lego, and now we're about to experience a new frontier. I'm going to go where no BrickTsar has gone before. I'm going to handle some blue bricks. Did I make a mistake?